is in talks with Badou Jack's camp to possibly face Badou Jack for his cruiserweight title. I have to say, if this is true, once again, this just shows you all you need to know about Canelo. Him once again taking shortcuts and not finding the dude at their best or in their prime. Badou Jack is 39 years old. And this could be a fight that backfires on him. And I'm going to be honest with you. I hope Badou Jack doesn't sell Canelo his cruiserweight title, where he agrees to X amount of money, basically to fold to all of Canelo's demands. But once again, this is Canelo circumventing, taking shortcuts. Just like he hasn't fought you know what I'm saying? Just like he hasn't fought the best dude at 175, which Artur Beterbiev, which we already know he's not going to fight Artur Beterbiev. He doesn't want his career to end. So he decides, well, I'll just go up to cruiserweight and fight Badou Jack at age 39. Okay, who's pushing 40. I mean, you just can't make this stuff up with him. And don't say that he's chasing greatness. He's just basically, he just basically just trying to avoid fighting the best fighters in whatever division he's campaigning at. At the end of the day, he was trying to basically get out of a rematch with Dimitri Bivol, because now he wanted to go back up to 175 and fight Dimitri Bivol, because he know if he loses again, he can say, hey, I'm too big, and maybe I should not fight at this weight class. But then he feels like Badou Jack may be an easy touch because he's 39 years old. He's, been through some stuff. He's looking at his age. Like I said before, how is this chasing greatness when you're not really going after the greatest fighters? You're not really like making history. And then at the end of the day, you got the buck. Who cares about cruiserweight? Nobody really cares about cruiserweight. There's no big time money in cruiserweight. You can't say you being 39 years old. At the end of the day, he fought Caleb Plant. Like I said, Canelo got a history of ducking. He shamefully then ducked Demetrius Andrade for years. He's claimed he wanted to fight the Charlos. Both of them never did. Canelo has been very careful about who he's got in the ring with. And then not to mention he's got assistance from the sanctioning bodies. David Benavidez had the belt. He didn't want it. Then as soon as David Benavidez is stripped, then all of a sudden he asked to fight for the belt. It's just laughable. It's just laughable that Canelo continues to do this stuff. Why don't you just skip? Like, how about this? You really want to prove that you're great instead of fighting the 39-year-old Badou Jack? How about you just go up to heavyweight and fight, you know what I'm saying, Uslik? Fight him at, you know what I'm saying? Say, I'll come up to heavyweight. And he can fight you, 210. And we know what would happen if Canelo fought Uslik. I'm talking about Uslik with would I say that would be a beatdown? A lot of people still ain't buying that fight with Sergey Kovalev. People really don't talk about that fight because it's such a question mark surrounding that Sergey Kovalev fight with Canelo, to where people just be like, I think a lot of people believe what most people flat out said, even boxers. And the funny thing is, the guy that Canelo maybe tried to fight, Badou Jack, said that he thought something was strange about that Sergey Kovalev fight. Man ain't chasing greatness. He's chasing fakeness. Because like I said, like I said, Canelo is good at bobbing and weaving. He good at bobbing and weaving around certain opponents. And we know this. He doesn't fight the best. He doesn't fight the best guys in neither division. He fights the okay guy. And no disrespect to Caleb Plant, but at the end of the day, it was funny. His experience helped him defeat Caleb Plant. Because the thing about Caleb Plant was winning that Canelo fight. You clearly could see. I thought Caleb Plant was outboxing Canelo, but you know, Caleb Plant, he has a conditioning problem. You know, he started to fade, and then Canelo caught him, and then Canelo ended up like winning the fight. But if you look at the fight, Canelo was getting outboxed by Caleb Plant. He ended up winning. Okay, cool. But the dude that most people thought he should have fought, who think he still should fight, he doesn't want to fight him. But then you have the Canelo fans that's so convinced and say it with, you know, false conviction. I don't believe it's real conviction. Say that he'll whoop on David Benavidez. Okay, well, let's find out. They say he'll beat Demetrius Andrade. Well, let's find out. He'll beat both of the Charlos. Let's find out. Like I said, Canelo always do this to himself. He gives you reason to criticize him. And then you get people that try to make excuses for him, saying that he'll fight anybody. Well, how come he hasn't fought anybody then? He fights somebody, but he doesn't fight anybody. He doesn't take on all comers. That's a lie. That's a falsehood that they've been presenting about Canelo, that anybody with common sense on any panel would be able to debunk. I don't know where they get this notion that Canelo is just this warrior that will fight any and everybody. That's never been the case with Canelo. He's always been calculated in who he would, you know, send a contract to. Just like we all knew that he wasn't going to fight no damn Andre Ward. And like I said before, Andre Ward probably could come out of retirement right now and beat the hell out of Canelo. Andre Ward would have whooped on Canelo. And when Canelo was saying he might fight Andre Ward said, okay, say my name. Just say you want to fight me and I'll come out of retirement. And we know Andre Ward would have beat up Canelo so bad. When I say he would have whooped on, I'm talking about that would have been a hard, that would have been such an ass whooping Canelo would have got via Andre Ward. Yeah, man, y'all would have despised Andre Ward. Y'all would have been calling him all kind of mayates. But this is what he does. Badou Jack. So you want to skip? Because basically what he's doing is no harm, no foul. Basically what Canelo is doing is, well, it's really nothing on the line. If I lose to Badou Jack, then, well, you know, I dared to be great. No, you didn't. You trying to hold on to your straps. And to be honest with you, the sanctioning bodies need to stop playing these games with Canelo and say, hey, bro, fight somebody in the division in the weight class that you have belts in, or you're going to get stripped. And it's time to start stripping Canelo of these belts. And this is what I'm saying about Mauricio Sulaiman. The dude is just all over the place, man. He don't know if he coming or going. I would be like, knock this foolishness off. Like, for real? I mean, come on. And then, to be honest with you, is that even a real lucrative fight? Let's just keep it a buck. Is anybody going to really tune in to watch Canelo? I'm talking about not even Canelo fans or casual fans of boxing is going to watch Canelo versus somebody like Badou Jack. Badou Jack got a name, if you like, what you would call a boxing pundit or a boxing aficionado. But is that something you just going, oh, I can't wait to see Canelo at cruiserweight? It's never been what you would call the so-called cool weight class. Like I said, for real, nobody cares about cruiserweight. So there you have it. Enough is enough. Anyway, it's your boy Town. Be back with more later. I'm out.